Hi Scorpio, welcome to your June 2017 Love and General Tarot reading. I'm Gemstone Tarot. Thank you Scorpio for all your likes, shares and subscribes and all your comments on these videos and on my daily videos and also on my weekly videos. If you haven't seen them yet, check out the weekly video. There's a general weekly video which is time stamped for each astrological sign. And then there's also a weekly love video, which is May the 29th to June the 4th. So they're both up. Have a look at those. Now, Scorpio, you've kind of been on hold for a while, haven't you? A lot of the readings we've done recently are about not making your move just yet, which must have been quite frustrating for quite a long time. Let us see. Oh, you want to come out and play. So do you. What the cards say. Using the Mythic Tarot, Juliet Sharman Burke and Liz Green. That one. So I'm going to pull the 9 cards, have a look, and then pull some love oracle cards as well. And probably some clarification cards. Interesting. Interesting, Scorpio. Okay, we've got the 10 of Cups in the reverse. The 3 of Pentacles. Magician in the reverse, the 7 of Wands, the Queen of Swords in the middle of the reading, the Knight of Cups, the 10 of Swords, that's 2 10s, the 2 of Wands, and the 5 of Pentacles. With 2 10s, Scorpio, you're definitely coming to the end of a cycle. 10 is like the end of a cycle in the minor arcana. We've got the 10 of Cups in reverse. For some of you, something has come to an end. It hasn't worked out. It could be, this is a love and general reading. It could be about career. I think it's more likely to be about a relationship. You have also the 10 of Swords. The 10 of Swords, I mean, it's a grim looking card, isn't it? There's all severed heads and swords and all the rest of it. And in the Rider-Waite, there's a guy lying on his front and he's got 10 swords in his back. There has been some kind of betrayal. That's been in your cards for ages, Scorpio. There has also been difficulty in fighting, that's the 7 of Wands. This is defending a position, this is arguing. If it's a relationship, this is cyclical arguments, driving each other wild, driving each other nuts with things that you've talked about before, but it seems to go absolutely nowhere. But I feel like we have the embers of a new beginning. The 2 of Wands, this is 2 wands in the ground. If you look in the background, that is Chiron as well, in the cave, the healer. And you're venturing out with 2 beacons of light, surveying the land to see where you're going to go next. And I like that. To a certain extent as well, 5 of Pentacles. Often the 5 of Pentacles feels like you've been left out in the cold. It's somebody leaving, in this case, a house with 5 pentacles on the outside. Could be a small church. It's usually a church. It's a kind of offers of help, but you can't take them. You don't want to, or you can't, or you don't like what's attached to them. But you've decided in this case to walk away, maybe sneak away, whatever it is, doesn't really matter. You've made your move. Feel like that's a good thing. You make your move and you stake your wands in the ground. 10 of Swords, you tried everything and you feel happy about that. You don't feel there's anything else that you could have done. The Queen of Swords in the middle, I feel it's normally an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but more importantly, it is clinical organisation and clarity. And when Scorpio gets going on that, there is no stopping them. I think it's often underrated how thorough a Scorpio can be when they have a plan, how detailed it can get. I mean, if I wanted to employ a private detective, they would be a Scorpio. No sweat, because they know they can find emotional details, they can find actual details. I feel like if you have left something, you've left it carefully. You know, you've folded your clothes on your way out type thing. It's rational, it's thought through, and to be honest, it's probably a good move. You also have the Three of Pentacles. This is a good card for starting a new job or any kind of business venture, or setting up a different home, accommodation, a flat, multiplying the Two of Pentacles into the Three. So moving in with a friend, or going into partnership with a friend, employing somebody, getting a promotion. All these things look good for you. The only slight fly in the ointment for me is you have the Magician in the reverse. I feel like you did defend yourself very well. You have made your plan of escape. You have lost out perhaps on something that you dreamed of in the beginning, but you've knocked some of your mojo on the way out of the door. You bashed your mojo a bit. The Magician has the sword, the wand, the cup and the pentacle to work with, and he's pointing up saying, as above, so below. And he is an arch manifester. He's an alchemist. He can make something out of nothing. You are feeling, I think at the moment, like you have to go to the school of hard knocks. You might have to do it the hard way. And you don't. You don't have to do it the hard way. It's just you've been through a lot. And that can often make you feel a bit defensive. See here. And a bit like you do have to put on a sackcloth and leave everything behind. It's okay to feel okay, Scorpio. It's okay to look back and think, thank God for that. Now, interestingly, we have the Knight of Cups. This is usually an offer of new love coming in, or an offer from someone you're already involved with. Excuse the drilling, there's people doing up a house across the road. So I am going to just clarify that one because I like the look of it. So I'm just going to clarify the Knight of Cups. Yes. I'm also going to clarify the Tens. Okay. Knight of Cups, you've got the Two of Rods again, but this time it's in the reverse. There is someone coming in. It's not happening just yet. It's definitely in the offing, but you might find there are some kind of small obstacles to getting it going. Nothing too difficult or worrying or need to worry about, but just it's kind of a little bit on hold, and also you might be feeling a little bit defensive about love. Ten of Swords, we've got the King of Swords in reverse. For some of you, the situation has ended with an air sign. That's Libra, Gemini or Aquarius. And also, with the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords, it does speak to me of a relationship. Temperance in reverse for the Ten of Cups in reverse. You wanted something to happen and you wanted your timeline to move quickly, and it didn't. And impatience might have been a factor, but I wouldn't dwell on it too much. You've made your decision about moving on as the Queen of Swords. It's been well thought out. Just going to have a look on that one. at Chuck Spezzano's love cards for you, Scorpio. Nice, really nice cards. So whether this is for meeting someone new or for those of you that are already coupled and maybe there's been some difficulties, truth, the healing card, the key, and it's a heart-shaped door. This is about being vulnerable, being open, bearing your heart to someone, heart-to-heart conversations. Also, you have delight. This is a gorgeous card, the luck card. The opportunity for love if you're single is definitely out there, but be yourself, move and speak in your truth. And if you're already coupled, it may move to the next level, but definitely speaking your heart is involved. And also trust. This is jumping out of the plane and believing that the parachute is going to catch you. That's the same thing as putting your heart on the line. Playing it cool is probably not going to work in this instance, whether it's meeting someone new or whether it's to do with a relationship that you're already in. It's time to take the armour from around your heart, Scorpio, and trust that somebody can hold it with you. I'm just going to choose a Romance Angel Oracle card or two. I've been told to take the one. Oh, isn't that weird? Okay. You get heart-to-heart conversations. So this is a real big message for you, Scorpio. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. This is if it's with an ex, with somebody who you fancy who's new, or in an existing relationship in particular, because if you've been fighting, if you've been through difficulties, if a particular cycle has ended but you feel you could move on to a new phase together, heart-to-heart conversations are needed. I say this as well because we get give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. The key here is truth, and trust brings delight. It's a nice message actually. I'm just going to choose you a Healing with the Angels Oracle card as well. It's a nice reading actually, Scorpio, for you. Ooh, you are hiding, you minx. Let's have a look. Hey. Nice card. So this is new love. It can either mean meeting someone. For single Scorpios, this is a really nice reading actually. But also it can mean a new way of love for a current relationship. It can be a new, if you see Cupids here, it can be an injection of new feeling, renewed feeling, of starting on a different cycle, especially having made clearance with heart-to-heart conversations and living and speaking in your truth. That's a cracking card. I'm just going to take one more card from the Tarot Cupboard of Love. That one. These are John Holland. Very nice. And you get John Holland's daily oracle cards. Inspire passion. Life devoid of passion can be boring and uninspired, blank canvas that slowly drains the soul. Now's the time to reignite your passion and rejoin life. This is an opportunity to set new goals, which will in turn reconnect you with all that is sacred, including love, Scorpio. This is a lovely reading actually, but this is the most important message. Heart-to-heart conversations. If it's friends, family, a loved one or a new love, this is speaking the truth from the heart without guard. Don't forget to hit the like button, Scorpio, if you like the video, and do subscribe if you haven't already. If you want a private reading, you can book in the PayPal link in my description box. Good luck, Scorpio. I'll see you soon. Bye.